It is August. A new month is upon us, which means we are doing another monthly reset. This is the second reset that I've ever done, and let me tell you something. When I tell you that my July reset video changed my life, I'm not kidding. I'm gonna be sharing all of my tips and tricks on how I just keep my home as organized as possible without it feeling too draining, too time consuming. Make me enjoy it and kind of look forward to it. If you're looking to get organized, if you just wanna feel a little bit more in control of your life, control of your space, more time to do the things that you love while living in a space that you enjoy, then just keep on watching. Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. Like I said, we're gonna be doing a reset. I am in my beauty space, my office. This is like my room, my dwelling. And as you're gonna see in just a second, it's not too dirty because Mike and I have really made it a mission since my last reset video to just kind of keep the house as tidy as possible. This way, at the end of the month, when I do a deep clean like this, it's not as bad, because if you watched last month's video, my God, that took me, I'm not kidding you, a good 4 days and several hours to just get the house at a good baseline. I will share with you guys things that I've done throughout the month of July that have kind of kept it to where it is right now, but it's definitely cluttered. If you know me and my room, like, this is not bad. This is not bad, but I have things here that I've just been dwelling in spaces for far too long. So let's go ahead and let's just put everything where it belongs. But before we do that, in terms of clothing, I really enjoy cleaning in a good workout set. I know in my last video I cleaned my whole house in pajamas, but I'll put my gym clothes on and it kind of just gets me in the right mindset. I don't know, everything is such a mental obstacle for me. Putting on my workout clothes kind of just sets the ball in motion, because for me, when I put my workout clothes on, it means I'm about to start cleaning. So this is kind of like my warm up to my workout, and I don't know, it's something that works for me. I seriously have a problem, but I promise I'm done. I'm done with the boo-boos. Lucky for me, I just cleaned my vanity the other day because I was looking inside here when I was doing makeup in the morning, and it was a total and utter disaster. So I took everything out, all of my makeup inside, I wiped everything down. I have time and I just clean things here and there. It just saves so much time on days like today where I'm just like committed to making sure that everything is clean. And then during the Nordstrom sale, just because I feel like I have to share these things with you, I bought NARS, that Afterglow Lip Duo. I don't know, TBD, I might return this honestly because I didn't need it. But they had this huge serum, my SPF serum that I love from Kiehl's. This is the one that oh my God, I probably should have brushed my hair. This is the one that I always buy, but they had this big one on sale for the price of the little one. And look at this big mama. So I bought this one for the price of this one. How exciting. This one's 3.4 full ounces and this one is 1.7. So I'm very excited to have this. Another thing that I do when I'm cleaning is I designate piles. So I will put like the pile of things that need to go away in one spot. So I put the NARS lip that I'm gonna put away. I had my Labubu there, so I kind of just pick areas. And then over here, I've just been keeping all of my cardboard so that when I'm ready to bring this downstairs, I can just go in one shot and it doesn't have to be like an up and down, like so many steps. It's kind of just like organized cleaning. And my desk is seemingly always a disaster, but it's okay because this shouldn't take too long. Let me just unpack the pocketbook now that the weekend is over. It's so nice to just like start the week with cleanliness, and I always keep a trash bag wherever I'm going. This comes with me, so I can just toss things. Put this makeup away. And I also like to just make sure that I'm charging all the things that I need for the week. So I'm gonna charge my headphones, plugged all of my chargers in, and I'm gonna plug in my iPad so that she's ready by the time I'm done cleaning so that I can go work out in the basement. So just trying to be like productive, proactive. This needs to go in the basement, so I'm putting this in my pile of things that need to be distributed. And again, I wiped this down not too long ago, so this isn't too dirty either. I'm sitting here and I notice like, oh, my desk is dirty. I will just clean it because I'm sitting here anyway, fielding emails and working. So it's like, you know, getting two things done at once. And that's the desk, all nice and clean. That literally took like less than 2 minutes. Moving on to my closet pile, I'm gonna go ahead and just grab my pocketbook and my shoes and just put them all in my closet instead of walking back and forth and back and forth. All right, you might think that like cleaning is more than enough in terms of the productivity, but I like to give myself like tasks when I clean. So I want to make sure that I drink all of this water. I just filled out my water bottle. This is 24 ounces of water. So like, it's kind of like fill my water up, drink it while I'm cleaning. And it's just like another goal that I have. So do you stay hydrated while cleaning? I don't know. It's just like, I'm weird and I love being productive and I have like such a to-do list every day, like in terms of like my mental health, my physical health, my sanity. So I just filled this up. I want to make sure that I drink this. And I also like to give myself time constraints. And so this is something that I love doing, white strips. And I have to keep these on for a half an hour and I will like make a mental note, like a goal of what I want to do. So I want to make sure that I'm done cleaning the entire second floor by the time I have to take these off. So it kind of just like gets my ass in gear. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw these on and then we will power through the rest of the second floor. Alexa, can you start a 30-minute timer for me? Thankfully, Mike cleaned the room this past week. Sorry if I sound weird. It's because I have my white strips in, but he cleaned the room this week because we've both been feeling under the weather. So once he started feeling better, he decided to just like deep clean the room. I recommend getting a husband that likes to help out, or just like having a roommate that likes to help out too. It's easier when it's more than just one person. And he cleaned the sheets too, so that was so nice. These are just like dust bags that I made a mess out of when I was rushing to go to work this week and trying to find like a shoe bag, throw some of my heels in that I wanted to bring to the office. In order to prevent this from happening again, I'm just always trying to think ahead and kind of just make my environment work better for me. I'm gonna go ahead and put the shoe bags on top because this is a mixture of shoe bags and handbag bags, if that makes sense, like dust covers. I'm gonna put the shoe bags on top, and I normally like to bring this one because I'm not too precious about it. This way, when I go to grab one this week, what I grab from the top will be what I am looking for. This is another shoe bag, so I will just leave that one over there. This way it is in easy arm's reach. I'll probably wear my Tim McGraw sweatshirt later, and then I do need to clean that, so I'll just leave that on top of the hamper. But otherwise, this is the closet. It's okay. It's not bad. And my mirror's clean, so that is always exciting. Do a quick dust. And then thankfully the bathroom isn't too bad, but we're gonna have to just kind of declutter and put some of this crap away. And then I'm gonna do a quick wipe down of the sink and the mirror. after you wipe down the countertop, I always put a towel on the sink. So I bought a set. This is the dirty one that I am going to wash. Just let everyone know in your household that it's not for their hands and it's not for their face. It's literally to wipe down the sink when they're done using it. So if you wash your hands, if you wash your face, whenever you use the sink, just take this and wipe the water away, and it will keep your sink looking clean, and it won't be as like dirty, disgusting, grimy the next time that you go to clean. Best thing I've ever done. Like honestly, when there is no towel in here, ask Michael, ask my husband, where is the towel, okay? Because the towel does half of the job for me. This is the bathroom, nice and clean. I will go ahead and clean the toilet before I enter the shower, but the bathroom, the master bathroom, she is done. The bedroom is looking great. And then here is the closet. So like, I don't know, it's clean, it's tidy, it's not dusty. I mean, it could be better, but what are you gonna do? You know, we're still living in it, you know? It doesn't need to be perfect. In terms of dusting the whole room, tidying. Oh, Alexa off. Let me rip these out of my mouth before they make my teeth like super sensitive, and I'll be right back with that thought. I'm back. Basically, in so many words, what I was saying is I go room to room. So I clean the bedroom, I clean the closet, I clean the master bathroom because it's all one room and they're all connected with one another. But like, then I vacuum the whole house as like the final step. So I used to clean every room, dusting, organizing, decluttering, Windexing, and then vacuum, and then move to the next room and do all those things. But I just find that having one long step of vacuuming, it's like I can see the finish line, if that makes sense. So I clean everything and then I will vacuum downstairs, I will vacuum upstairs is like my final touch. So I just need to take the garbages downstairs. We're putting the garbage out tonight, so I'm just gonna clean the garbages out here, bring them downstairs, and then I need a break. I need to eat something. Break it up, give yourself something to look forward to, and then we will get back into the cleaning and we will start off in the kitchen after I eat. Also, really quickly, I find that I do my nails at home. On the days that I remove my nail polish, that's the day that I clean the house because I don't need to worry about chipping my freshly manicured fingers. I'm not cleaning my husband's room because it's a mess and I don't know where to put all the things. That is not included in this video. Michael fell asleep, so I'm just taking off my jewelry. I'm gonna put it back where it all belongs in my closet, and I'm gonna go do a 40-minute workout. And hopefully I can continue the cleaning later. I really want to vacuum the downstairs. That is the biggest goal of mine, just because the kitchen floor, especially after I just like clean the stove and the countertops, there's like crumbs all over the floor. So I definitely would like to vacuum. I don't stress about the cleaning. It doesn't need to all get done in one day as much as I would like it to, just so I can get out of the way. It's not a big deal if you have to do it in bits and pieces. So I'm gonna go to a workout. Hopefully we can vacuum the downstairs, finish off the downstairs. But if not, we will do it tomorrow. There is always tomorrow, God willing. But again, if you have to do it in bits and pieces, don't stress it. Like sometimes I would just stress and be like, oh, I need to do this and I need to do that. But as long as it gets done, we're good, you know? I also find that finding things to do in between things. So like right now, I just finished my 40-minute workout and I'm very hot, very sweaty. I need to cool off before I take a shower. So I figured while I cool off, while my nails are not painted, and since Mike is still sleeping, I can't vacuum, but I figured I could wash my brushes. And I think that this is a brilliant thing to do on a monthly reset. If I had to guess how often we should wash them, maybe like once a week, if not like every other week, but I'm lazy, okay? And so I feel like once a month is pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna wash my brushes. You can use like baby soap, whatever, it really doesn't matter. I have this, it looks hell of a mess, but this is the Eco Tools Clean Beauty, Clean Planet Makeup Brush and Sponge Shampoo. I like to use this little guy. You don't need this, you could just wash them in your palm, but this has little bristles, like rubber bristles that really digs deep into the brush and cleans it. And then I hang them upside down from this very disgusting and grimy Sonia Kashuk brush holder. I just insert them upside down. But I'm gonna show you all of it, but let's go ahead and let's speed through cleaning our brushes. All right, we are back in the kitchen, back to cleaning. As you know, I never lie to you. It has been several days since I have cleaned the house. I don't clean the house on a nice day because I like to be outside. I live on the East Coast. It is very rarely nice out here. And so if it's a beautiful day, I don't clean the home. I go outside, I get my sunshine, I create my happiness, I fill my cup. This past weekend, it was a beautiful, glorious weekend. Like seriously, the weather could not have been nicer. It was warm, but it was not humid. And Mike and I spent the weekend at the beach. It's a new week, it is a new day, and it is gloomy outside. So I'm going to continue on with the cleaning. I'm back downstairs. I just wiped down all the counters again. These gloves are game changing, not only for doing the dishes, but for wiping down surfaces and cleaning things. My nails are still not painted because I knew that I still needed to clean, and I don't like to paint my nails before I clean. It's just good for like the health of the skin on your hands from just like cracking and feeling like, I don't know, like sometimes when I clean and I don't wear gloves, do you feel like there's like a film of like filth and also like chemical spray? In case I didn't make this clear before, I always clean countertops before vacuuming. The dust, if it floats to the floor, if there's crumbs and it floats to the floor, it's like the best way to clean. We don't have any more summer scents. So So I'm gonna light this one. Teak wood, mahogany. I'm gonna light this candle. All right, all the tidying, dusting, wiping down is done. So let's go ahead and move on to our final step, which is vacuuming. All right, the downstairs is vacuumed. She's done. I'm gonna make myself a snack because I feel myself getting annoyed and hangry. Just in case you're interested in what I'm eating for lunch. I had one hard-boiled egg. I wish I had two. So I'm just gonna have egg salad on toast. And hopefully this will hold me over until I'm done vacuuming upstairs and doing my workout. That's pretty good. Of course, I just cleaned the chair and the Sur is back on it. But that's okay, because what is a home without fur baby hair and destroyed furniture? I'm not sure. It's not a home that I know. That's for sure, huh? My handsome? But yeah, it's pretty clean. I mean, ignore my bag there. That's my work bag for tomorrow. Oh God, you're so cute, I love you. My handsome man, oh yes. And now I am consequently getting your hair everywhere by petting you. Let's just throw this out in the garbage. Thank you. Okay. It's not perfect, but all of the tops are wiped down. The floor has been vacuumed. The dishes are done. It smells clean in here. It feels clean in here. Bedroom is vacuumed. I like sloppily made the bed, but I love vacuum streaks on the floor. I get very upset when you can see my shoe marks. Also, these sneakers, I only wear them in the home. I don't wear them outside. I don't like wearing, you know, outside shoes inside. The rugs are looking fabulous. I'm so happy with our decision to get them, but everything is looking fantabulous in here. I'm gonna wash this. I need to do a load of laundry, which I will throw in when I go downstairs to do my workout, which I really need to do now. It's time to move on. My room, she's pretty clean. I have a bunch of clothes that I need to return, so please do ignore, but it's looking good. It's looking clean. It smells clean. I definitely can feel that there's less dust in the air, but I'm very, very happy. I'm really happy that this is done, to be honest. All right, guys, I am so excited to say that I am done cleaning the house. I hope that you guys took away something from this video. If you did, maybe a tip, a trick, anything, do be sure to let me know down below in the comments. I want you guys to take away anything, something from each and every one of my videos. If I could give you a little bit more advice, again, I would say that like designating one day, either before work or after work, or maybe Sunday night when you're prepping for the week, just designate one day where you just do like a quick walkthrough. If it be your whole house or just the first floor, the second floor, you just like declutter and you put things away where they belong. Or I like to do this thing where when I'm in a room, before I leave that room, I try and tidy it to the best of my ability if I have time. So in the morning when I wake up and say I'm going to the office, I'm commuting to work, I will go downstairs, I will make my cup of coffee, and then I'll just make sure to put away the dishes from the night before that are still in the drying rack. And I also think that like ending your day with like a turn down service is the best thing that you can do for your home and for your mental health, because there is nothing that drives me more crazy. Well, there are other things, but I can't think of them at this moment, than waking up to a dirty kitchen. Okay, so like specifically at night when Mike and I are done eating, I will do the dishes because I don't really like, some days I wake up and there's dirty dishes in the sink because some days I'm just exhausted by the end of the day that I just can't be bothered. But I've really tried my best to do the dishes every night after dinner, to wipe down the island, to remove all the things from the island, just so that when I wake up the next morning, I come down and I get my cup of coffee, I can start my day in peace. And it's kind of like waking up on the right side of the bed. So those are all my tips and tricks. If you have any tips and tricks on how you clean your home, how you maintain your cleanliness, I would love to hear. I would love to learn from you guys. Do be sure to leave them down below in the comments. And also one more thing before I sign off, I definitely want to start making my own cleaner. I never knew this, but one of my subscribers told me some of them can affect your hormones. And so I thought that was insane and something that I have never heard. And so I wanted to tell you guys, I have not done my research, but I'm trying to go through the cleaning supplies that we have in the house. I don't know if you've noticed, but like when I was spraying things, you could hear like there was barely any product left in the spray bottles, because I want to buy glass bottles and I want to make some kind of at-home mixture of like water, white wine vinegar. I don't know exactly. I need to do my research, but I will share that with you in my next video. And while I was cleaning today, I definitely realized that like we need to do a good mopping. Maybe in the next monthly reset, like maybe like fall reset, I'll do a good mopping of the entire downstairs floor because I think that it needs it. But I love you guys so, so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you're not yet subscribed and you enjoyed this video, do be sure to subscribe and also click the bell button next to it. This way you get a notification every time a new video goes live here on my channel. And I really, really hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys. Mwah.